So we're just working on propagating these basil plants. This is Dolce Basil. We got the plant early spring, grew it outside, and harvested a couple times. Just a little bit of leaves. But today I took a massive cutting because it's towards the end of the season, and I'm trying to get a couple plants started inside to keep this one going. So we're just pruning everything off, making sure we leave enough leaves for photosynthesis, but trying to make sure that most of the energy is going to go towards new plant. This one's definitely going to be too short, so we're just going to chop the leaves off that, put it on the dehydrator plant. As you start cracking through some of these, it smells so good. This one's got a big flower top that I don't want on top, so I'm going to take that, chop it off. The rest of these will be good for our seasonings. This one too, this is all flowers. A couple good leaves on there that I've decided to keep. Toss the rest off to our flower pile. All right, this is a nice big one. So I'd really like to get at least two or three out of this maybe. We have our main stem going up, big Y branches. Because there's these nodes right here, I think we could probably get this one right here to be one. It's two. Just taking off all these leaves. I don't know if you guys want to see how we go with that. This one's a little bit long from the node down, so we're just going to chop it a little bit. But it's getting full here. But we're going to keep on going. Almost a full tray of leaves. Now this big cluster, what can we do with it? We'll try to take that off. Now it's still green, it's not woody, but it's thick. So we're gonna hope that's a good thing for us here. It's a little bit hard to get off and try not to rip it out too much. But then let's see if we can't chop that stem off. Now remember, we're not expecting all of these to take. If they do, that's great. I mean, then we got 15 new plants or something, but just trying to cut these ones that you think you could get the most out of. See what they do. About 7 to 10 days we'll know. And about 3 to 4 you'll know the ones that won't. So we should still have a pretty decent harvest. So if any of them take, we're ahead of our game for just having one plant of this. But I'd like to keep it alive, so. Now this one is pretty deep into flowering. If I take that off. ripped out all the insides of the flower in pieces. So we have nodes right here. And the ones that I'm going to be propagating, I'll put in 2 separate batches. One of the really tall stems, one of the short little hopes. So that way they all get water and do what they need to do. And that's about all that she wrote. So I got my stuff on the rack. I got a whole bunch of new plants, and it's time to keep processing these down.